All right, today I'm going to show you guys how to add some outlets in your garage. If your house is like mine and you have a garage and it has no outlets on the wall whatsoever, which doesn't make any sense, I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Now, luckily, my panel is surface mounted, which means it's mounted right to the block. And I got these knockouts here, and I got some knockouts there. I'm going to come out one of those knockouts. We're going to run it down probably about right here for an outlet for a TV we're going to hang on the wall. And then I'm going to come down, put another outlet behind that radio, and probably another outlet down there. All right, we'll start by taking the panel cover off. All right, then determine what knockout you're going to knock out. I'm going to use this one. Just take a pair of Kleins and a screwdriver and tap it in. There's your knockout. I'm going to be using 1/2-inch conduit, PVC. So here's a 1/2-inch PVC MA and a lock ring. So let's fill that hole. Should look like that. Let's measure how much pipe we need. Oh, it's 6 foot. PVC cutters. Stick it in the MA. You should use glue, but it's pretty tight. I'm going to use a 1900 box, 4-square box, whatever you want to call it. You're going to have little knockouts all on each side of this. So just knock one out. Install your 1/2-inch MA. Should look like that. We'll go ahead and put our box on there. Now take your hammer drill, mark some holes, and nail it. Fucking mint. All right, now we got to strap the pipe. We got 2-hole PVC straps. We'll probably put one there and one over there. It's nice and level. Let's mark it. Drill it. Oh, got to put it on hammer. Get that nice and straight. All right, now let's put some wire in the pipe. So I don't have any THHN wire, so we're just going to use Romex. Get in there. There we go. There it is. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be using an industrial cover for the outlet to sit in, and then this attaches to the 1900 box. So I'll show you how this goes on this. First thing you want to do is pull the screws out of here. And then see these little ears? And they got little grooves on them. So we're going to break those off. Just bend it. These top ones you can just cut off. So it should look like that. Now on the industrial cover, you gotta take these tabs off. Just bend them. So tighten down this center screw. All right, so since I'm gonna be adding another outlet down here and one down there, or over there, I'm gonna go ahead, put the box up and the pipe, get that all ready, pull the wire through. Okay, we got our box there. It's the last one. Another box, panel. The reason I have that box up there is because the outlet is there's gonna be a TV there. So it's gonna cover that up. In each metal box, you gotta put this little green ground screw in there. That's where we wrap the ground around. There's a little hole right there. It's made for it. Go ahead and put that in. Go ahead and strip these wires. All right, so take your ground wire and wrap it around that screw. Go ahead and tighten it down. Now take the other ground. We're going to twist them together. Then put your green ground screw on there. It's got a little hole in the top. Now we're going to pigtail the whites and pigtail the blacks. I'll show you what that means. We're going to cut these about right there. Strip them. Get a piece of scrap wire. We're going to tie all three of these together. And then throw a wire nut on there. Now that's called a pigtail. You have that one wire to connect to the outlet. Do the same for the blacks. All right, now we get to install our outlet. All right, so we're going to strip the wires, put a little loop on it. Then we'll wrap our wires on the screw. Remember, the white wire goes on the silver screw. The black wire goes on the gold screw. Now remove these two screws that are on the 1900 box. All right, I'll do the same thing for the rest of them. All right, go ahead and strip this and land it in the panel. Just be careful. You don't want to slip and hit that bus bar. I'll run this ground wire behind. Tighten it down. Now we'll land the neutral. Land our hot. Well, luckily I got a spare breaker right here. And land it. Turn it back on. Let's go test it. Hey, it's correct. Probably wondering why that outlet's different. I thought I grabbed 3 industrial covers, but I grabbed 2. So I had to use another one that I had laying around and a different outlet. But whatever, it's gonna be behind the TV, so you ain't gonna see it. All right, so that's how you install outlets in your garage. What should I do next?